My first thought about BTS's Arirang, it's not Korean enough. And then I realized that's what people say about me too. I'm not what people expect when they think Korean. As a Korean adoptee raised in Iowa by a white family, I didn't grow up with the language, the food, the culture. When people think of Korea, they think of K-dramas, kimchi, K-beauty, and BTS. And yet, even the biggest Korean band on the planet can make an album that's not Korean enough? If you watch the Netflix documentary, then you know the BTS members struggled with which direction to take this album. They wanted more Korean, but there was pushback and they were asked to make this album more palatable for a global audience. But they also worried, was there even enough time to learn the English pronunciations? Now that's something I can relate to. Growing up without my language and culture wasn't a choice I made. It was decided for me by adoption, by a life immersed in Western influence. Some of BTS's choices were actually shaped by the very culture people wanted more of. And Arirang is proving to be an album that grows on you. In the end, it taught me a lot about the country where I was born. I didn't know about Korea's national treasure number 29. BTS used an entire track to feature the divine bell of King Songdok, a bell so sacred it's rarely even rung anymore. I didn't know about Kim Gu, one of Korea's greatest independence leaders, whose dying wish wasn't for Korea to become a military or economic superpower, but a cultural one. BTS put him in a song about 7 Korean aliens, carrying their culture to every corner of the earth. I never even thought to look up what Arirang meant until BTS named their album after it. And when I did, I found a song about separation, longing, and crossing the mountain to come back home. As someone who is slowly finding her way back to her roots, Arirang is my own story reflected back at me. Having context can be a game changer. Knowing I'm a K adoptee explains why I fumbled the language and why I'm still learning. Knowing BTS's story, the pressure, the doubt, the weight of it all. Their choices for Arirang make more sense. It changed the way I hear this album and taught me more about my Korean heritage, even if it isn't in the way I expected.